Hi guys, my name is Fiona Wong and I am here to reintroduce myself today. I've noticed there's a few new followers, so I figured why not reintroduce myself and tell you how I became a career clarity specialist. Um, Quick and dirty, I am basically my own client. Quite simple. So let's just tell you, I just want to tell you how I was struggling to figure out what I want to do and what got in the way and how I overcome it. So let's dive in. Um, so basically, while I was in my 20s or so, I knew the industry that I was in wasn't for me for life. I enjoyed it for many years and I met a lot of people. I learned a lot from them, from the companies that I worked for, and just the leadership. I loved everything about it, but it no longer excites me the way I needed to feel excited. There were people who asked me, so Fiona, what do you want to do then? And my answer was always, I don't know. I know I want to help people, but I also don't want to start all over and start from the bottom of the totem pole. Fast forward, during one of my annual self-reflections, I was again feeling disappointed that I haven't done anything meaningful for the year. And I know some of my friends was like, but Fiona, you volunteer. It's true, for some volunteering is very fulfilling, but I knew I was meant to do something more and different than just volunteering. I was so down on myself at that time. I figured maybe this is it. I just have to accept the fact that this is my life and I'm going to be in this, career path that no longer fulfills me the way that I needed to for the rest of my life. But one day, one of my friends was like, have you looked into coaching? Coaching. I'm like, bam, 5 minutes, shut it down. Shut it down in 5 minutes. Even before her and I finished our conversation, I was Googling how much do life coaches make? And while I was doing my research and speaking to her at the same time, I had this image of a coach in my head. They're super energetic, super pushy, super preachy, being positive. Just follow my lead and be positive, and your life will transform. That's kind of the image that I had in my head of what a coach is. And then after the image was in my head, I finished my research, my quick research on what, averagely how much life coaches make. I was like looking, and I'll go to my friend. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't think I want to be. And I'm very thankful that my friend was very persistent and she was very patient with me. And she said, just keep an open mind. You have nothing to lose. You don't have to be one. I'm just asking you to keep an open mind and look more into it. I'm like, okay, well, I have nothing else to lose. I mean, if anything, I'm going to be stuck in this job that no longer excites me for the rest of my life anyway. So why not waste, a couple of hours and just look up what a life coach makes? Since, my friend is so sure that, it's something that I might be interested in. And so as I was doing my research, I was getting super excited because it checked off every single box. So everything that I feel like I need to do to make myself feel fulfilled, the definition of a coach, it was like a perfect match. Like it was like a perfect match in heaven. I was like, what? So yeah, that day I just said, yep, I'm gonna become a coach. So now I was reflecting back and I realized I passed up on a lot of opportunities because of my assumptions and my limited beliefs, because they all got in the way. I also realized that I need to listen to myself a lot more. The feeling that I knew that I was meant to do more, that was my cue to open up my mind and my eyes and, and see the opportunities that are out there, that will actually fill that void that was like bothering me so much. And not having this whole, image of what I should be at this particular stage of my life. For example, you're this old, therefore you should be at this kind of sort of position and also have, make this X amount of money, the milestones of, one's career. And so I was sitting in this self-pity, this big giant bucket of self-pity, and was about to give up. Like I was like, oh, maybe that's just the way it is. Go to be like this for the rest of my life. Suck it up, you know. Yeah, so basically you guessed it. Like I became a coach once I got all those things, all those thoughts, all those barriers out of the way. And I, became this coach, and now I'm helping professional women like you, who are basically the old me, to figure out what you want to do with your career. And before we can even dive into that, we need to clear that clutter of crap that we believe in to be so true, to be so real. They're not true. They're not real. It's all in our heads. And just like me believing starting a new career, you will have to start from the bottom. All coaches are pushy and pushing positivity, or I believe that I can't bring in income, being a coach. Oh, and don't forget the fear of failure, because I will be giving up an established career to go for something new. So what if it doesn't work out? What if this isn't for me? What if coaching wasn't really for me? What do I do? Like I just gave it up. Like my income, my credibility, my whole career, right? So the struggle inside of me was so real, but it wasn't, because it was, like I said, all in my head. And once I cleared the clutter and I was able to figure out what I want, what I can do to make things work. And I have created this guide that will help you to be more clear, to will kind of help you clear the clutter that is in your head, that was in my head, and the self-sabotaging talks that, talks us out of doing things, from taking action and seeing the opportunities. And this guide will help you identify what these clutters are, and also techniques to help you release this clutter. So I'm going to post a link here somewhere or in the bio, wherever you are on social seeing this, it will be somewhere. I just want you to know that there is something, if you have been not sure what you want to do, if you have been having trouble shifting your career, this could be it. This clutter that I'm talking about could be it. So head to my bio, head to the link that I'm posting on here to grab your free guide. Until then, thank you for listening to my story, and thank you for being here. I'll see you later. Bye.